Hey everyone, and welcome back to the network, where today we're going to be playing Metroid Other M for the Nintendo Wii, the most hated Metroid game in the entire franchise. So without any further ado, let's hop right into this. Now, what can I say? Metroid Other M, or Metroid Mom for short. Now, this game is pretty controversial amongst the Metroid community, as it is touted as being one of the worst Metroid games in the entire series. That's primarily due to the story and kind of the butchering of Samus as a character, I would have to say is the biggest factor in it getting that. Yeah, where issue number 2 is really chalked up to the controls and them being overly simplified, because this whole game can be played with just a Wii remote on its side. Occasionally you may turn it to point at the screen to shoot missiles or something, but that's just about it. But in terms of the story, it picks up right at the end of Super Metroid, out of all things, so that's probably another kick right in the nads. I mean, we're not going to get through the entirety of the game, but the synopsis of this is Samus has PTSD from this Metroid dying to Mother Brain at the end of Super Metroid, and that is all she's about for a majority of the game. She's also very whiny. They really did not do Samus justice in this thing, and that plays a big part into why, you know, people do not like the story of this game. Now, this is the one Metroid game that we actually did not revisit when doing the mainline Metroid series before Dread. That's partially because I don't think this game is considered canon anymore. Yeah, no, because at this point Metroid Fusion already existed, so it would kind of go Super Metroid because we're watching the end of that, and then this would take place before Metroid Fusion, and then it would be Dread. But at the point when this came out, Dread was not a thing. Now, I'm not sure how far we're going to be getting in this game, but I can say that it feels a lot like Metroid Fusion, primarily because of the location that you're playing in is similar to the location of Fusion, being a Galactic Federation resource base, or not resource, but research base. So it's laid out pretty similar. At least that's what I thought when I first played Metroid Other M. I was like, you know, this kind of feels like Metroid Fusion, and in more ways than one, which you'll see. Now, the one thing that I do have to give this game props for is the way that it looks. It really does look good, and it's very fluid on the Wii. Now, the other thing that people tend to not like about this game is that there is no manual aiming. It's all automatic, so basically Samus will kind of lock on to whatever's nearest to her. So, like, as you can see here, like, I'm not actually aiming at the enemies. I'm just kind of looking in their general direction, and Samus will shoot at them. The other thing that people don't like in regards to the combat is there is a dodge mechanic in the game that's activated, I think, by just tapping the... No, okay, I guess we're not on to dodging yet, but I think it's just like tapping a direction in the D-pad. So you could basically go the entirety of this game just by like nudge walking like that. Oh, here we go. Sense move at the right moment, press the button just before doing it. So basically you'll just walk through, or you'll see people say that all you can do is just keep tapping the D-pad whenever you need to move somewhere, and she'll automatically dodge. So that's really kind of the big thing that people don't like about the gameplay, is it's really easy, but I do have to say the game does look pretty good. And if you kind of just forget, you know, about the story, and you just kind of look at it as like a Metroid-themed sort of Ninja Gaiden type game, but minus the difficulty, it's kind of good. Honestly, I think it's okay. I think this is neat too, where you can go ahead and go into first-person mode, kind of like it's a Prime game. Wait, why am I jumping on its head? And press 1. Wait, press towards down enemy. Okay. All right, I didn't read that entire thing, but yeah. Whew, so much stuff to go over. Gosh, you know, doing tutorials, or being a tutorial and then trying to commentate simultaneously can be quite difficult. All right, how about trying using a power bomb? Press A and then press and hold 1. Drop ourselves a power bomb. Doesn't matter that we even go through this tutorial, because I think we lose most of our abilities by the beginning of this mission. So it's like, okay, what is even the point? Just give us a little blurb when we pick up the item, shall we? You know, instead of doing like a whole tutorial mission, but by the time that you actually get any of these items back, you won't remember how to do any of this, and it'll just have to tell you again. It's like, why put you through the whole tutorial and then it's just, I don't know. But here we go. We have Samus talking about the baby some more. I'm gonna do us all a favor and skip past these cutscenes, so we don't have to watch them and relive the sucky story. I say that if you're gonna try to play Metroid Other M for yourself, do so and then just avoid the story like the plague at all costs, and you will enjoy it a hell of a lot better than if you are to try to follow the story of this thing. But I'm going to go ahead and skip past this until we actually get to some gameplay, because nobody wants to see this disappointment. Albeit the cutscenes look good, just the story sucks.
1 hour later.
And there we go. We have Samus in her ship. So yeah, this totally takes place before Fusion, because, you know, after Fusion, she's in like a purple ship, because I think her ship gets destroyed in that game, if I'm remembering correctly. But to kind of catch you up with what's going on, basically Samus received a distress signal, and she's on the ship to go and check it out. It skipped about 6 minutes of cutscene, but here we are. And it does have these first-person moments where you kind of like have to examine your surroundings to kind of like get a sense for what's going on. I am holding B. Do I have to hold B a little more? Press and hold B on the area you want to examine. Oh, is it the door over there? Hello? Press and hold B on the area. Yeah, I get that. What am I examining though? That's another thing. This is a feature that crops up more than once within this game, is to do these examination sections, and sometimes it can be really hard to tell like what exactly it is you're supposed to be looking at. Like right now I have no, okay, it's the Galactic Federation logo. Like yeah, I had no inclination that that's what I was supposed to be looking at. I thought it was the door, because the door is flashing like an orange hue, but nope. That's one of the flaws one of the flaws of the game design here, is that it forces you into those sections, and you can spend like upwards of 20 minutes trying to figure out what exactly it is you're supposed to be looking at, and it holds your progression until you figure it out. Oh, now we have inner monologue time. There's only one person that called me princess. I remember him, but all for the wrong reasons. He used to, I don't know, put soap in my fish tacos. Oh, and now we have Adam. So if you played Metroid Fusion before and you not play this game, now you actually have a picture of Adam. This is what he is. He's right there. There you go, Mr. Adam, the one that Samus could not shut up about. And this is not the first nor the last that we're gonna hear of Adam within this game. You know, I think that's another thing that people don't like about this, is there's so many cutscenes and they go on for so long. It's kind of a similar reason as to why people didn't care for Fusion much at the beginning. Oh, here we go. Now we're doing this. Press and hold B to point at your target to lock on, and then we'll launch a missile. Boom. Samus is like, hey, look, I solved your little problem. I cut through your wall in 3 seconds. But yeah, I think that's another point that people kind of criticize this game for, is it's not very Metroid. Like, Metroid is you're by yourself, you're kind of exploring and you're collecting items. It's not a let's sit down and watch 10-minute movies in between 2 minutes of gameplay. Like literally, I think it was 2 minutes of gameplay. I walked into this room and I've been in a cutscene ever since. Now we're done with the 10-minute cutscene. Hopefully we can do something. Samus has decided to not use bombs or missiles until Adam authorizes it. That's another thing. So in this game, I don't think you actually find a whole lot of pickups. I think you have to get them, like, you have to be authorized to use it by Adam. Yeah, there's so many issues with this game. There's so many things people do not like about it, and I'm guessing that this is not the area where we're supposed to go, so I guess we'll head back into the other room. Okay, now I can walk through that door. Why can I not walk through that door a second ago? That's weird. Did Adam have to authorize me to walk through that door? Or did Samus just want to be like a creep and wait until the Galactic Federation guys were far enough away that she could walk in undetected? Combat! And the combat's over. We're gonna have another cutscene. Just kidding. Could you imagine? Alright, I guess they want me to look at something. Is that what they want me to do? What's that? But yeah, like being able to just go like at a whim, like, oh, I want to look at something in first person. You just go doop, and now it's like, alright, I'm in first person, and then you go doop, and now I'm back into third person, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I think that's neat. Like, there's a lot of neat gameplay decisions in here, but the biggest problem really is the story and how much the story led this game. Other M deserves like a remake. Like, they should remake Other M and take a lot of the criticism that the Metroid community has had for it over these years, and then just kind of give it a fresh little bit of I don't know, everything, really. Okay, so we're in a bathroom. Is there like a secret or something in here, or are we just in the bathroom? All right, let's go ahead and try to exit the bathroom and see what our next objective is. Now, I don't think that this game actually has Does it have a, so this is like a main. That lets me select stuff. This shows my beams, my missiles, and my bombs. Okay, that's cool. All right, we got a nice little character bio so we can learn about all the galactic people if we cared. Story, okay, yep, nope. So none of this tells me what I need to do next. So it's not as handholdy as I remembered, but it is still pretty different to what has come before it in terms of the Metroid series. Now, what I'm curious to know is, how do you feel about Other M? Because I know the general consensus is that this is not the best game in the world, but, you know, there are people who do like Other M. Like, I say that I do like their gameplay, or the gameplay of it. Like, for all of its faults, I do think it's still kind of fun. I did 100%, well, not 100%, but I did complete this game, and I did enjoy it. I do agree that the story is a very big weak point in this game, but other than that, I feel like the gameplay's okay. And I'm guessing that whatchamacallit doesn't work. The elevator, so we're gonna go ahead and just jump our way up here. And then maybe interact with this panel. Can I interact with it? Hello? Oh, there's a thing over there. Okay, let's go ahead and let's walk over there and grab whatever that is. Oh, I cannot. Can I charge beam the door? Nope. So I guess we'll just go to the next door, because I can't do anything else. And this, I believe, is a save room, so we'll go ahead and we'll save. Damn. Yeah, it's shots like that looks so good. It looks so good. For this being a Wii game, it looks so nice. This game looks so nice. It's just like, you just wish that it was better. Like, they just, I just wish it was better. And now we're back to another 20-minute cutscene. Now we're fighting big old purple man. We're fighting Grimace from McDonald's. Now, I don't know, do I need to be able to use missiles in order to take this thing out? Now, unlike the Prime games, you can't sense, you can't do, not sensing, but any scanning in this in order to, what do you call it? Auto lock onto enemies' weak points. Why am I stuck in first person? There we go. Okay, that was weird. I don't know. I decided to go into first person to, like, try to shoot the eye, and then it locked me in first person, so I get smacked. It's like, okay, thanks for that. That's really good. Oh, are we gonna get missile access? Yep, there we go. Right in the eye hole. Nope, never mind. I guess we have to wait until this purpley dooply doop ends up getting froze. Blah! Ah! I guess we gotta wait until Mr. Purpley dooply doop ends up getting frozen before we can actually use the missiles. But as you can see right now, I'm making use of that technique of just tapping the D-pad to dodge. Boom. Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't know if you could hear that, but Adam's command ended up coming through the Wii remote speaker, which was kind of interesting. Then we'll go ahead and shoot you with yet another missile. There we go. And now you have no arms. You're just Mr. Flumpty Dump. Can you actually attack? Oh yeah, you can. Okay, here, lock on and missile to the face. Okay. Well, you know, I would have loved to use my missile, but you guys kind of froze them in an inconspicuous spot, or inconvenient location. There we go, let's just missile that eye. Goodbye, sweet prince. Well, I mean, that's pretty neat that they end up using the speaker in this thing. I don't actually recall that being a feature when I played this game back in the day, but yeah, overall, that's a pretty cool use of the speaker and the Wii remote. Because then it's kind of like, more like, you know, these guys are talking to you through the comms in the suit, which is it's just cool. They had so many neat ideas. It's just poor execution with this game. And now we're back to another 30-minute cutscene. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, unfortunately with that is all the time we have for Metroid Other M. So if you enjoyed, remember to drop a like and make that subscribe button glow so that you don't miss any future content. And if you have any games you want us to take a look at, be sure to leave it down in the comments or pitch it at our official Discord server. Link down below in case you're interested in stopping by. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.